Hi, Alexa Borota here. If you're new to my channel, I am a high school English teacher. If you are a returning viewer, then you are a friend. And I just want to say, have you seen how I changed this corner of my room? There used to be a little shelf here and a desk. They don't live here no more. Well, there is no beauty without strangeness. Today, I would like to model for you one of the ways that I like to teach close reading. It hit me recently that close reading is a lesson, is a skill that we are expected to teach regularly. However, it is very rarely demonstrated for us. So that kind of prompted me to create this video. Worksheets are boring and they fail in igniting curiosity, especially in this digital age. We all know what their attention spans are like. Very first thing that I do is I read the text with my students in its entirety. For my 10th grade students, we just finished reading The Fall of the House of Usher by Edgar Allan Poe, and now we are all super excited to compare our analysis with the upcoming Netflix series. It looks so good. The next really essential part for me is annotating, modeling annotating with my students. Whatever the skill is that I'm teaching, mood, tone, Gothic elements in a text, I model for them how I want them to annotate. The beauty of modeling annotating, especially on the board, is that while you're annotating, students can highlight and take notes right there in their books, but additionally, they can find their own examples of the skills that you are modeling for them, and they can come up to the board and share their examples with the class. Do you remember when you were in school? If you were anything like me, you loved coming up to the board, writing, highlighting, you name it. Okay, so the final step, this is what makes it rain. This is what makes it Poe. I had to, get it? It was terrible. I basically try to engage students in visually stimulating prompts through PearDeck. If you don't know what PearDeck is, it's an extension on Google Slides that allow your Google Slides to become interactive. Students can draw, they can match, they can answer multiple choice questions, open-ended responses, they can take polls or surveys. I just put the code up on the board. Students quickly log in from their laptops. They are immediately presented with a variety of very visual questions. I just love that it's live, and at any moment I can share what students are doing right on the board in real time. For example, what you see behind me.
We all know that students do better when they have a real audience.
When they're done, I can share the results of any poll, survey, multiple choice question that I ask them right there with the class. I can also do this completely through the app, right from my board, right from my phone. It's very easy for me to check their answers, and it's also easy for me to comment their work as well. When I'm teaching in class, if I see that there's something that students are mutually doing wrong or something that they're having a hard time with. Well, what color was her robe?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Well, come on, because you're showing me if you read or not. I can just go to it on the app, go right to the question, talk about the problem. I will admit that this whiteboard, the vibe as we call it, makes this activity a little bit easier. One, because it has the PearDeck app installed in it, and what that does is, see, with boards that I've used in previous years, I would have to connect my laptop, or I would have to download an extension and cast the screen, my laptop screen to the board screen. This is kind of, it's just its own entity and it's quick. Look, does the board make all of this easier? It absolutely does. But do you need the board to practice the techniques? No, you don't. You can still do this with your students. Thank you so much for watching. And if you like this video and would like to see me model or demonstrate any more close reading strategies, please let me know in a comment. The more specific you are, the better. Have a good one. Bye, folks.